Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Andalusia. So currently there is a coalition against us. French, Milanese, the Pope, Aragon, actually I don't think Aragon's technically in it yet. But other than that, the fairly standard people who hate us. Luckily that seems to be the largest it's ever going to grow. So I might just kind of ignore it. I'm building up my military just to be on the safe side. We'll purge those guys. And if France does attack us, again, we have our line of fort defense. Unfortunately, France has now gone defensive, so I'm terrified of what their morale is right now. Terrified what it is. They also have a union over Cologne, interestingly enough. Cologne has secularized, apparently. Very interesting. Let's go further down that, I guess. Portugal likes us 60. Only 60. Liberty Desire still 94. 250 gold though from the Ottomans. Thank you, Ottomans, I guess. Let's send you back there. It looks like one of my colonies was occupied during the war, so we will replace that colonist there quickly so then we can get Manhattan under control. Boy, my conquistadors are just not having a good time trying to explore the new world. The problem is because now that these guys have all reformed to kingdoms, every time they try and go into a new territory, they get stopped. Yep, like that. Granada Al-Jadia, I guess. Interesting. And that's going to be another failed exploration. Problem is, if I can get them up here, there's still all of this they have left to explore. They just can't get past the Iroquois. Silly AIs. We're definitely keeping this lenient taxation going. Keep Portugal under 100% Liberty Desire, if at all possible. However, we will leave Portugal to struggle through dealing with rebels consistently over and over and over again. Did they actually manage to kill... Yeah, I guess they killed the Catholic rebels, but that was about it. $62, long ways away from 180. Long ways away. Alas, there's not much I can do to speed that up. And I don't want to let them get independence, because they will instantly ally France. So. Ugh. They got me to fire one of my my great military advisor because he was Christian. Thanks for that. What are you even doing? Oh, you failed to actually convert any of this. Great. Now, you know what? Let's cancel you then. Put you to a province you actually can convert. There we go. 30 development there and 37 development there. Yep. You know what? I could probably build a mosque there, and that will give me +3 conversion strength. Something I never do, but I will do in this instance. And do we want that? No, we'll stay for the level actually. But I will throw down a handful of cannons. How are we doing over here in terms of income? Almost 60 ducats from trade, I guess. Morocco attacks somebody they can't beat. Wow, Jenne is huge. I haven't been paying any attention to the world outside of my borders. Yeah. expansion, the additional Diplo slot will be nice, though. What else? No one else seems to be joining this coalition, so it might just be France and the Pope for ages and ages hating me. Excitingly fun having the France's arrival, and right on your border. Just like having the Ottomans border you. You know there's going to be a war. Inevitably, there'll be a war. No, 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 no. Wrong button. You do never, ever want to hire mercenary cannons. One can avoid it. They are the most inefficient thing in the game in terms of spending your money. There we go. Pope has left. Milan has left. France should leave at some point because they're the only ones left. Don't think the French would want to fight me head on in a one-on-one war. Yeah, I actually have a larger military than they do. Although they can support just as large of a one as I can. Go, let's get that. Okay, that reins in my diplomatic relations a little bit. I lost my alliance with Denmark. Darn. Figured that might happen when I left the war. That tends to be what happens. I think I will take my next... Actually, no. If it's this guy, I gotta stay in the New World. I was gonna say, I was gonna take one of my colonists and throw it down into Africa, just so that I don't have to deal with a very short trade range. Guess that is not an option. 46. I think we've actually almost recovered from that one defensive war that we were stuck in. Crazy coalitions. I guess they're right, you can never have too much money in this game. There we go. Okay. France has left the coalition versus us. That is good. On the other hand, we are now supporting a very large army of mercenaries. Oh well. If we can have a solid army, I don't feel the need to fight in Europe at all anymore. Yeah, I think we got everything. Although I wouldn't mind colonizing the propagated religion if I can get away with that. Truce with Great Britain's over. Truce with Maine is over. Isle of Man, I guess. There we are. Denmark did lose the islands, Faroes, and this is Shetland. See, AI, if you hadn't attacked, you would have been able to hold those indefinitely. England wasn't about to start a war with you over those, I don't think. Maybe they were. After all, they hate me because all they want is Gibraltar. Oh, Bengal is having issues. Good to hear, I guess. Oh, Dutch Brazil is now a thing. I don't really mind that being there, but boy, do you think everybody wants Brazil? We got British, Portuguese, Dutch, British, Portuguese, British, and then Granadan, and then a little bit of, I don't know if this is Brazil, England again. Oy, everybody wants land. Gelters join the Republic? Okay. Okay, Brabant should join soon. That's usually how it goes with the Dutch. Although, are they in a coalition? No, an Argonese succession war. Oh. Means? Wow, that's a weird mess. I think the Dutch are going to lose territories to France. Oh, Valencia is now convertible. Which were the other ones I need to convert? Laborde and Asturias. Okay. That will replace that. Why can't I convert you? I just can't convert them. Okay. I'll throw up another Grand Mosque there, and that should convert them pretty quickly. You guys like me now? You do. Thank you for the 100 Diplo power. That should snag me. Yes, another idea. Trade range, I will take it. I will take the admin rather than the admin idea. That's clearly going to be needed. All of a sudden, our income has dropped. It's because I made the merchants not like me as much. Oh. Well, anyway, we have positive income, so that's something. Let's embrace Argonese culture, though. The Knights of Rhodes are raiding us. Huh. Whatever. They got away with, I'm pretty sure, nothing at all, so can't be too worried. Portugal, 85. I could lower that a little bit, but not worth it. This guy has 5 more years before he comes of age. And we have 2 new merchants I have to deal with. Great. Can't go much further that way. I guess we'll throw one in here. Oh, there's even Patagonia. I've never really paid attention to that. Got one there. We've got... Do we not have one in Mexico? We don't have one in Mexico. Let's solve that problem. That should boost our income in our capital trade node by like 20%, or at least our trade power. Yeah, not as big of a boost as I hoped, but I don't think they've arrived yet. There we go. First one's arrived, second one's arrived. What will be the gain? 1. Problem is, we're having to both build up the trade values and then steer them to us at once, rather than a kind of a collaborated developing of the new worlds. The Dutch are holding out. Tuscany, yeah. Tuscany and France. That's actually a pretty powerful alliance now if you look at it, because Tuscany is rather large. And anybody with France is a threat. I, of course, am not getting involved at all in this Ottoman killing of the Mamelukes, if possible. But it's 35 or 33 just got attacked by the Ottomans and actually lost that. Sometimes the AI Ottomans get a little too aggressive. Apparently we can form a Republican dictatorship. If only we were, you know, actually a republic. It might be time to switch to admin monarchy. As much as the ICWA government is nice, it might be time to flip over. Ay, what's going on down here? They went from 99 to 98 to 99 again. Oh, I don't particularly want this. If anyone gets it, I want Fazan to have this. Maybe that's why the Ottomans aren't piecing out. They want control of this. I don't want this land. I don't want this land. Oh, another colony done. Need another one. Okay. No, I got up to 100 with Portugal. That's because we're at a war. I might actually start this fight down here. Yeah, I'm not too worried about either the Aztecs or the Zoo, or however you say it. It should be relatively easy to beat them there. Ah yes, we should debase our currency again. Let's do that. Debase currency. Then rein in those guys. We might actually lose some money here because the difference in cost. Now let's stick that up there so Asturias can now be converted. We did not get manufactories, unfortunately. But it is spreading through our lands very quickly. Benefit of building manufactories everywhere. I wasn't even paying attention to that, unfortunately. There we go. That war was over relatively fast, and I got more favors with the Ottomans. Good. Is that enough? That is enough to boost that. 70 loyalty with the Ottomans. Or favors, or whatever, relations. Trust. There we go. It was one of those. Trade efficiency should help a lot. Yeah, I'll boost it a bit. I'm not really too worried because our Cuba army is 21,000, and Cuba alone apparently could win this war. Oh, I don't actually... Huh. I thought Wichita touched Tejas, but it doesn't actually. A bit frustrating. Oh, and you conquistadors are stuck again, aren't you? Yep. At this point, I almost might as well just stop. If that conquistador dies, I don't think I'll replace him because it's just not getting anywhere. There we go. That might actually make progress now. For a little while. Until they run across another monarchy and fail. Well, the war is going well down here. The Aztec are getting overwhelmed. Oh, does Cuba? Cuba owns one of these provinces. Huh. Well, that's a bit of an issue if Cuba ironically wants to expand into Mexico. Weird. Let's finish or keep going down shipbuilding. Oh. I'll take this next military tech probably immediately because no point in distributing it if I'm only going to run across a tech penalty in the future. I just need to save, what is it, 2,000 some odd gold? 1,500. Wow, that's gone down really fast. Oh, I'm amazed how fast that tech drop has come. Or institution spread is. Yeah, we'll do that. We actually have control of global trade. I didn't realize that. Aragon must have snagged it. No, I don't actually need it. Sorry, Tunis, but you're not getting me bankrupt that easily. No. You know... yeah, I'll take the level 3 guy. No reason really not to. I mean, I can afford it. I've been affording a level 3 guy for ages, so let's get... Hey, military tech leader. 16 some odd innovation. 1 fort left to go. There we go. Total occupation of this area. Oh, I can't actually take all of their provinces. What do they have? A stupidly high developed Mexico? Oh. Huh. That's just weird. I should have been able to take Mexico. Uniform regulations, that should boost trade to some degree. I don't think there was any negatives out of that. And then Laborde, we'll convert you. And demand all the rest of this land in a peace deal. Or at least as much as we can get. Yeah, they might form a coalition. Again, not really worried about a New World coalition. Cuba's got 2 provinces there, I see. Cocoa is now a thing. Fair enough, everybody likes hot chocolate and stuff. Yeah, these guys are going to be unhappy because I'm converting them. Well, unfortunately, you'll just have to deal with it. We should be able to get a Age of Absolutism thing finally. Probably I'll just go for the yearly absolutism rather than anything else. What does it take to reform our government? Legitimacy of 90. I guess I will strengthen government then. Once I have enough. There we go. And then reform the government. Not perfect, but that should boost our production and other stuff, which should be useful. Although it does get rid of our free liberty desire reduction on Portugal. So, or relatively free, unfortunately. On the other hand, another merchant. So where do we need you? Oh, Louisiana, Mississippi, New Orleans. That, we can actually start a war with these guys, right? Probably. Louisiana alone shouldn't be able to win, but combined with Cuba and Mexico should have a very good shot at it. Just hopefully the AI to actually use it properly. Or, you know, move troops up there to help. I get that Colombia and the others probably will, although I don't know if we have military access through there. Doesn't look like it. There we go. Now we have military access. Right, you guys should should be going to help them, right? Okay, yeah, they're on the move. Good. So that should be that war dealt with. I don't imagine they will lose. This drilling is going well, and we're going to have Massachusetts done as a colony. Oh, Britain has arrived in the New World, or in force. We have 4 colonists? No, they just already colonized one. Okay. I think for now I'm going to focus in any other centers of trade up here I can snag. Santi down here is a river estuary. Not perfect because I'm not going to be able to get any trade from those guys, but reining it in at least will help. More trade power. Really? 20% global trade. Oh, okay. The expansion ideas. Yeah, we'll do global settler increase. Not the most efficient thing in the world, but... And the British are escaping again. They're British. Okay, you are going. So, oh, they must have occupied one of my colonies. Let's jump down here to... How far south can we go? Ah, we can actually jump all the way down to there. Cool. That loss of manpower. We can embrace the institution. Do we want to, though, is the question. Not yet. We're about to get that 97 done. And these ones will never be done for a while. Although there's an 82 one up there, did I see? 70, 83 almost. Now, I think we'll just go till now. Brace it. Oh, goods produced. That's a nice bonus. And now it's time to start building universities. That should strengthen our income, yes, quite a bit. Although I think that's mainly because we only have a level 1 down there. 2 more attacks and we'll be done trade ideas. That'll be very fast. Very quickly. You're on the march. Ah, Portuguese Southeast has arrived. All those lovely Sunni colonists. Even though down here, Rio de Prata is still Catholic. Oh well. Portugal! Below 200 dislike of us. Wonderful. It is really a shame there is no way to lower that faster. I don't think there is, at least. There might be. Reduce aggressive expansion, maybe. Plymouth! Interesting. The Mayflower has landed. And also, apparently, Britain lost their colonies to native uprisings. I don't know. Regardless, the colonies are going up. They did unfortunately manage to hold on to Chesapeake. This should be going up, yeah, 95 or so a year. Let's find provinces there. So there should be no rebellious issues there. Portugal, still not loyal. Trade steering going my way. So that should be more trade power. Oh wow, 7. 7 ducats due to trade. That's a big boost. And I really should bring this to an end. I know I've gone a bit long again. But it's so much fun conquering natives. Easier than conquering in Europe. So Portugal is minus 25. 90 something there. So we got another 90 or so to go. Which should take 45 years or so in game. Give or take a little bit as their trust recovers. Which has actually recovered a fair amount. Huh. Well, can't do too much there. I mean, I can influence them. So I guess 113. Yeah. Well, thank you guys all for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.